This is Jessica Bieber's personal reflection for before doing the scholarly conversation. As a learner, there were many times that we played games, but never on the computer until later on in my education. Yes, there were games to help you learn your keys for keyboarding or math facts to become more efficient, plus then the occasional Bugs Life that someone hacked to show up on computers with a few presses of buttons to help pass the time. But that was the extent of using computer games as a learner in the traditional classroom setting. Now, as an adult learner, I have found games to really assist my knowledge level of games and technology, such as code.org, where my students are using computer science. As I have explored the topic of gamification and e-learning, it was a new concept to me. There was one class that I took earlier about gamification and simulations, which caused me to rethink and really like the idea of using game-based learning in the classroom. Moving towards after the scholarly conversation, my thoughts are as this. Throughout this scholarly conversation, there was so much sharing that happened that caused my thoughts to really start thinking about using gamification at the level of training for professional development. As articles and research were shared, it was very eye-opening to see different viewpoints that I never would have thought of in that light. While participating in the scholarly conversation, there was one thing that really stood out to me. Using computers for training has to be done with purpose. This purpose includes engagement, development, and maintenance of the professional development. Engagement and gamification is key to success because learners have to have a purpose for why they are learning something as well as how it relates to the teaching objectives for learning. Development and gamification is key to success because learners need to feel like there's a purpose for how the training is taking place and what benefit it will have to them. Each learner is different, so the development with gamification allows everyone to learn in the best capacity possible. Maintenance and gamification is crucial because things change so quickly. It's important to remember that just because a professional development has been created once, using games isn't just one and done with being created and reevaluated the next time it is used. There are so many exciting things for using computer games and e-learning, but the purpose has to be meaningful when doing so.